Hello my fellow gamers, Simple Geek Gaming, and welcome back to what is now episode 12 from the Mindception FTB server. Obviously if you've been watching the late, you'll know that in the last episode we had some good fun with thaumcraft, and as you see behind me we obviously have our research table and our arcane work table. Also what I did off camera was make a deconstruction table. I know you do that, you place an item, say let's say we put some redwood in, and it'll go through the deconstruction table and it will create aspects, obviously only the primal aspects, and from that you can use it to, if we go on here, to make more of the more complex aspects. So that is a good thing. So let's just get rid of that and add that aspect to the lot. But also off camera we have had quite a bit of fun. Firstly, over the past week, I can't think, it was probably about a good few days ago, we had Captain Cook that came to the base, and he said he had like a little book he wanted to show me. So I looked at it and I thought, say I don't have the research to look at it, and then as soon as I come to look in my Nomicon, if we just have a look in here, you can see that everything has been unlocked. So basically it's a book like you get in creative mode, and probably a little bit mystified as to how it did it. And let me just find the page that the thing is on, and here it is. The thing that actually made that was this. He gave me the tome of knowledge sharing, and if we just click on that, it simply says like which bit are we looking at? By simply right clicking on this tome and handing it to someone else while you're logged onto the server, they'll get all the research you discovered so far. So obviously Captain has been really busy, and I just can't believe how much stuff I got. It's a shame that I'm going to miss out on learning about everything, because I was hoping to learn everything. Like obviously you start on one thing, then you move to the next thing, you casually understand the mod, but with this it's like in creative mode, you kind of don't know what's what. So I think it's just take my time and obviously go from one bit to the next bit and so on. That is going to be another fun bit. Also, what he happened to give me was a golded banded silverwood one, which obviously if we just get my current one off my table from here, you can see that it has quite a bit more of this than the old one, or should I say my first one. So I can't wait to further upgrade this thing. For that I think we're going to need some thaumium ingots or thaumium nuggets, and for that is going to be a long road ahead. Let me just get the book out and say what we need for that. Let me just see, where is it? I think it's on the first page. No, it's on the first page. No, it isn't. And here's me cannot blooming find anything. Should be here somewhere. No, that's yeah, there you go. It's to make not this, not that, not that. Okay, I know it's to make, but yes, it's to make the infusion table. And that, if we just turn the pages, it's just to make that. And obviously if you watched thaumcraft videos online before, you'll know that you have to put items into it and just to infuse an item. But today, that is not what we're going to do today. And I think also what has been happening is, if we just pop up outside, I think earlier on today, just Captain popped round while I was just trying to sort a few things out, and he left me this. Obviously, if you know my channel, you know that I've been showing off some Portal 2 Let's Plays after getting on Steam, and he just say, when your Portal 2 series is done, PS, no peeking inside and turn your sounds on. So the only thing I can think of, it's probably got a turret, you know, the Portal 2 turrets. That's the only possible thing I can think of. Apart from that, I haven't got a blooming clue. So I will have to get a move on with this blooming Portal 2 series. Right, so let's just continue on. The last thing that we have done, obviously we got an uncrafting table from Captain, so that's an also bonus. Can't believe I forgot about that. Also, we have done all this, so we've done 3 floors for our little treehouse, and as you can see, it's starting to look pretty cool. Here we've got 3 floors and 4 different rooms, so the tree is coming along extremely well. Though some aspects of the tree building are going to be quite tricky, and for that we is for what this episode is about, and that is to build, as you can see, the Machine Muse modular power suits. And this is going to be an extremely fun mod. I can't wait to be using it because I know quite a few people online, and I think 1 or 2 on the server may have got this suit, and I can't wait to build it because it's going. The one thing that I'm looking forward to is actually flying and making this build easier. Right, so hop down. If we just hop in here, like hop down here, so we can actually make it. Starts the making, and obviously the suits are an extremely fun mod, but an extremely complex freaking piece of kit. And obviously each of the items has 2 different recipes. The first recipe obviously is your basic industrial craft 2 one, or you can have the this one basically is more closer to kind of like to thermal, and it's not too bad really. It's like the electrical circuits are quite basic, copper cables, redstone, and your iron plate, which is obviously 4 iron in a like to make an iron plate for the iron tanks. And the other recipe is using the wiring, and that is case of gold cable with redstone and a gold cable. You have to use some gold plate, which in turn is the same principle as the iron. And if we just hop back again, and then you have to use some cutters. And I think there is another way to do that if you use a metal former. And the only problem is I don't have any sort of IC2 power. That is the annoying thing as well. My god, I'm just looking at this room and I really need to start moving this stuff because my frames per second are starting to really hurt my baby computer. Right, and the second thing that we have to make to actually make everything work is this. The power armor tinker, and this allows us to put all the mods and stuff that we want onto our armor, all our fancy armor. And obviously this has it's got 2 different recipes, either the thermal recipe or the industrial craft recipe. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to have to look in terms of what I've got, and then I'll come back in a second and and then we can get making it. Right, we are back, and what I have decided to do is to make all these using the IC2 recipes, because with these ones I wasn't really too concerned about all the items it's going to take. It's just the fact that it's going to use gold, which I don't really want to use because I've only got about 1,000 gold, whereas with iron I've got about 10,000 stacks of ore processed. It'll be 20,000, so I've got more than enough. So we have also gone ahead, let me just change this, show crafting, and we have crafted all the items that we need to use. So first things first, let's just craft the first machine like so, and we just continue down, begin, begin, do the boots, begin, and do that, begin. Now, if we just look in here, it is missing copper. Right. God, why did I freaking screw up that bit? Let me just check the copper recipe a minute. No, wrong one. No. Up like that. That's the problem, right? I'm just copper. Let me just find some copper. We can sort that out. Where I'll get both crafting and copper like that, because I think the recipe I made was for the industrial craft one, which it can't do. So let's just pop into this next page. Where is it? Okay, there's our problem. We didn't create the recipe to make the copper cable. Wow, how blooming clever of me. How clever. Right, time to get some freaking copper out of the machine and put this in. So, wrong one. That is the first fail of the freaking day. No, we don't need to do that. So, let's go like that, go like that, go like that. And make sure it's on the right one. There we go. encode like so. And now this one through the copper. Let me just no, wrong one. God, I can't even seem to do anything right in the moment. Boom, 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 boom. One. Right, let's just get rid of that. Plonk that down. Encode that into the machine like so. Now it is working. Sweet. Currently crafting. I think what have we got any pulverizers in here? Yes, we have. So let's just get some copper ore while we're just waiting. Just like so. I can just get an extra 120 odd copper. So how are we doing with this? Okay, the machine doesn't seem to want to create it. It's got okay, this is a little bit okay, it is making everything, so it's just kind of going for everything. So I think we'll come back once it's made. Right, we are back, and as you can see, they are now made. And okay, I seem to have made 2 power boots, so I don't know why that was. So anyways, let's just take these out of the machine like so, or the ME system. And I think I'll donate them. It's not like I'm gonna blooming need them. So as you can see, we have these, but at the moment they haven't really got anything on them. So as you can see, let's just take all this rubbish off. How cool does that look? But we don't have anything to use for it. Okay, that's the wrong blooming button. That is okay. As you see, nothing. So to get this thing to be able to use, we are going to have to create this power armor tinker table. What a mouthful that is. And it's basically the same as last time, 2 different recipes. Either the thermal recipe or this recipe. So I think we're going to do this recipe. So what we're going to need to do is do like that. We need to make, well, let's just get on the right one. My god, I'm not blooming thinking today, really not. So I think we might, yeah, I'm gonna put it into the machine and do that way. Right, now that is all made. I can't believe how many blooming mistakes we've actually done to get ready just to get to this point. So obviously I've just gone ahead and created this, so let's just create that one, and that's all we're going to need. So let's do like that. Now let's just find it in our freaking ME system, which is just ginormously, and I think it'll be easy just to research the thing. Voila, 1 power armor tinker table, and I think it requires power, so let's just plonk it here like so. Awesome stuff. Oh, hey. So if we just pop in here, we can select all the things that we want to put onto our armor. It doesn't really matter where we got it on, either we're wearing it or not. So now we've got to decide what we want to put on to all our armor. And obviously the main thing is it's got to have power. And where is the power thing? Advanced battery, elite battery, solar generator. I think the solar generator, that might be one thing we need. And obviously to have all these things, you need to put upgrades. So this, we need like a solar panel and 2 control circuits. And also if we want to say have night vision, we want to have a hologram emitter and also another control circuit. So it is quite an array of stuff we need just to get all the little bits of tech we want for this. And all the main thing that we want is obviously the solar generators, because when we're out in the sun, it will recharge all the batteries and keep us charged and let us be able to fly. And so much stuff in this is unbelievable. I know there's what was one of the things that you could put in it? Oh yes, a camouflage, or even like to hide your armor to make it look like you're just wearing your skin but you're flying. That would be really cool. There's another one, uphill step assist, so you no longer have to jump when running. Awesome stuff. There's another battery in this one. Energy. They've all got energy, so you can actually choose where you want your energy to go. What else we got? We got shock absorbers, jet boots. So obviously if you fall from a great distance, you won't take any damage. What else have we got in this? We got us shields we can put on, an axe, lux capacitor, dimensional tear generator. Okay, that's quite an intriguing one. Field tinker assembly, diamond drill upgrade. Ooh, aqua affinity allows us to breathe underwater. Torch placer, LP hub config, adds logistic pipes hub config to your tool. I'm not sure about that one, but it might become useful in the future. Plasma cannon, railgun, lightning. Oh my god, there's so much stuff in here. And there's even more stuff. We've got melee assist, plasma cannon, oh, blade laser, oh, railgun. Oh, cool. What's this one? Blink drive. Get from point A to point C via point B, where point B is a folding space and time. That sounds quite good. Oh, and applied energistics. Oh, that might come in handy. And for that, we're going to need one of them. My god, all this stuff. And one thing that I forgot to mention at the start of the video is also we just updated the server, so we are now on 1.0.23. So we have a few new mods, but I think I'll go into them on the next episode, or if got time later on this. So what this plan is now to decide what we want to put on to our power suits. I know it's going to be a good cool few things, so it's probably going to take me about 10-15 minutes, maybe longer, just to work out what everything is and just to work out what we want. So I'm going to decide, and I'll be back in a little bit. Right, welcome back, guys, and obviously I've just spent a little bit of time just trying to decide what it is we are going to put on our power suits. And obviously I've looked through all the items that we have available and also gone into Wikipedia's and loads of other stuff online just to try and work out what it is we want. And the first basis of what we need is the power, and what we want to do is obviously I'm going to go for an elite battery. And I think what I have learnt on various websites and various videos is that you only need one battery, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, you may need two, but as far as I'm aware it is only one. And damn bloody thunder and lightning, just what you want. So as for the battery, you can place it in any part of the armor you want. So I'm probably just going to be placing in this section of the armor because there's not really much else in it. Also, in terms of recharging, we can either put it into a recharger from thermal, or put it into a recharger, obviously from the IC2. And I think Captain just put, see, I found a creeper spawn. My god, wow, cool. Alright. Anyways, yes. There's several ways to recharge it, as like I said, and the other options we have is to stick like a solar generator. Obviously lets the sun power it up. I think I might go for like a high efficiency one. And there's also a second way, that is on the leggings, and obviously that is a kinetic generator. And I think I'm also going to go with these little boosts. Obviously the uphill boost, the swim boost, jump assist, and probably sprint assist. We're also going to go like flight controls, water electrolyzer, and obviously, and most importantly, the type of armor. And obviously you got like iron plating, diamond plating, shield, hink seats, and also aprist armor. So I'm probably going to go like energy shield for all 5. And then in terms of all the little tools we want for our little power fist, obviously I think the ones we are going to go for, let me just see, the wireless terminal. Let's see, ore scanner, that is going to come in very handy. Proton army wrench, yes. Place assembly, yes. Probably the torch placer, and I'm probably going to go for this one as well, the lux capacitor. That throws down fancy looking lights all over the place. I think that might look really good. I'm not sure about this one. What else we got? Railgun, plasma cannon, some other fancy weapons, a blade stunner. Ooh, that actually looks like pretty good fun. And also aqua affinity, reduces speed penalty for. Also got many things to do, and obviously each of them are going to require loads of different things. So that means I am going to have to make an almighty amount of stuff. Like for the armor, I think it's obviously 2, 4, 6, 8, but I might be wrong, but we'll see. So I'm going to get on with building this, and I'll come back once everything's made and we can get everything installed. Alright, we are back, and obviously I spent quite a bit of time making all these little goodies that we are going to need for our power suit. And as you can see, we have quite a few, and I have to say, all this stuff ate through quite a bit of my iron reserves. And I think if we just pop into here like so, you can see, like, obviously excluding the iron ore, which I haven't even touched, it's eating through a good few thousand worth of iron ingots. I'm sure of it. It's only down to 349, so my god, that's eaten a lot. But the annoying thing was, obviously, making these force field emitters, I kind of ran low on ender pearls when I was making the second one. So earlier on today, probably about half an hour ago, Hooden, who is currently on the moment, I think he may be AFK or something, came on and gave me 3 stacks of ender pearls. So that will keep me going for a little bit. And what he has also done is gave me a little book to the end. So let's just see where we pop out. Oh, right next to the portal. That's actually pretty cool, that. So this will come in very handy up until we get our little ender pearl spawner. So up until that point, this will come in very handy. So let's just head back to base. Okay, I don't want to go to spawn. That's not where we wanted to go. For a few more seconds before we get back to home. Here we go. Right. And now let this pretty fun bit start. So, let's just take everything out we need to. What do we need to put? Just throw a few things in here to make a little bit of extra space. Like, don't need the thermal stuff, so that can go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome stuff. So I think the first thing we are going to make, I've already worked out, is probably the shock absorbers. So we need 212 servos, which I've already got. Have I? Oh, I haven't got the wall. Now I have. The shock absorbers for obviously landings. Awesome stuff. And obviously with this, we can adjust all the power, or how much power we want to use for the shock absorbers. I think we'll get onto that in a minute. And also we want the energy shield in here. And obviously I still have no idea how much power we want on everything. So next thing, leggings. We want all of these. So install. Huh? Okay, have I run out of some? No, they're still in the system. Can't believe I forgot to pull them out. My god. Right. My god. No. That is not good. That is not. I think we'll do that in a minute. Fly control, yes. What else we want? The high efficiency solar generator, yes. Water electrolyzer, yes. So we've got a good few things going so far. Right, next thing to do is obviously our jetpack. That says so, yes. Glider, yes. I think we'll get onto that in a second. Just looking through everything, making sure we've got everything we need. Right, let me come back to you in a second so I can work out what else it is we need. Right, I'm back, and now I do believe I have put everything that I want onto the power suit, though we still have 2 extra little things over, obviously this solar panel and this servo motor. So I'm not quite sure what it is I was going to use it for, but I'm sure it'll come in handy one day. Either way, the extra things I put on, if I can just quite remember what they were, obviously the water equalizer. If I can jump, no. Obviously, now I'm trying to think. There's nothing extra in this on the chest plates. Obviously, we put on the swim boost and the uphill thing. Obviously, the swim boost, we kind of ran out of freaking soul nodes. Or noids, or whatever you want to freaking call them. And obviously, you've got our step assist. Of the elite battery. Though, when I put the leggings into charge to power the suit, it kind of caused all the power system just to drain off. And it wouldn't charge up. Though, I have got these solar panel in the helmet, so that will help, especially when we get outside. The other little things that we have got are, God, I really should add extra things onto this thing. Obviously we've got the on-place assembler, that's going to be coming very handy. The ore scanner, no idea exactly how that works. Proton Omni wrench, so it's just a case of do like that, you shift click and you go like that to take it off. So even though we still got the wrench here, it's still going to come in very, very handy. The other little things we have got, obviously the wireless terminal, so that's pretty little easy thing. So you shift click again and you scroll obviously through the things and right click on that and voila. Though we have got set up the wireless terminal access point here, but I do believe if we do go up probably to around about here, oh it's past 16. Okay, it's still working. Okay, how about here? No signal. So that means I will have to put a blooming booster on it. So that is going to be a bad thing. And obviously I've got a jump boost, so I've still got to play around with all the blooming settings. So that's what I'm going to do next. Trying to work out what best suits everything. And then once we've done that, I'll be able to show you exactly how it all works and everything else. So I can't wait. Right, we are back, and obviously after a little bit of time of searching various different sites such as YouTube and Google, I finally got a better understanding of how the Powersuit works. Though one thing is, I don't exactly know how I managed to turn the suit invisible. That is beyond me. I don't know where in the settings it is, because I don't know if it's in here or if it's wrong one. If it's in this section here, I haven't got a blinking clue. That is beyond me. So if anyone actually does know, it would be really helpful if you could tell me, so I could flick the armor invisible or not invisible. Either way, it's not too bothered for me, because at one point I'm thinking, is it part of the camouflage in here? And then I realised, no, I don't have it installed. I may have it installed later on, as obviously to play a few pranks on some of the guys on the server. But apart from that, I think that camouflage thing is staying put. Also, I think with all the armor and stuff, what I've done is on each individual bit of armor, I've had to create like some energy shields, so I will not take any damage. So obviously, if we jump on these little ender pearls, and obviously if you played Feed the Beast, you'll know if you jump on these, you take damage. So if I do that, I'm taking damage in a way, but the hearts aren't going down. So that is awesome stuff. So obviously, when I'm flying around, and say a skeleton sees me and tries to attack me with his arrow, then I ain't gonna take any damage. So I'm here to try it out with a creeper mine, but I think that will be able to be fun experience. Also, in terms of this, we've also added heat sinks, but I've had to try and manage the size of the heat sink plus match it with the weight. So obviously to keep it under that magic 25 kilo mark. And they're all around about the same sort of mark, around about 2 kilos each, apart from the helmet, which obviously is a little bit more. But either way, we're still well under that. There's still a few little bits and bobs that I probably will install, like some of the weapons and such, but I think we'll probably install some of this stuff like off camera in between episodes as and when we need it. Because at the moment, I'm not too sure about certain things. I remember reading or watching some videos about having the advanced battery, and some people saying that if you just have batteries on each one, put it to the top tier on the IC2, but have the battery size small. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I might just keep it at one battery for now. But this suit, even though it is fun, it is a bit of a pain. Though some of the key things, like you just turn them on, you can fly. But for some reason I don't understand why I'm going down, because the glider, I've turned off. Which one's the glider again? Wrong blooming button. It's K. Glider's Y. So that glider's on. That doesn't do anything. I don't understand how the blooming glider works. So I've turned that off. Either way, that is gonna be a fun bit. The other little thing is about the blooming heatsink. Trying to keep the thing cool, because I took it for a little test drive after I set all the settings out, and as you can see, the two little death points there, literally, wow, far away, yeah, not even 200 meters away, and I freaking snuffed it. Literally overheated the thing. It's probably about only 181 degrees, see, and yet the thing overheated. So I think that thing is going to be an absolute nightmare, and especially when I came the second one, when I came to pick up the arm and put it on, I died within a second. So I thought, right, pick it up, come back here, put it in the water, jump in the water, put it on and turn it off that way. That way I won't take as much damage as quickly. Either way, that's going to be a fun bit. That's going to be fun to work out. I think that is probably going to be a long haul thing just in between, obviously, like I said, episodes. But unfortunately, we're coming to the point where we need to wrap up. Obviously, yeah, it's always annoying this point, but it has to be done. So obviously, if you have enjoyed this video and would like to see much more from me and the channel, please make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, please subscribe, especially if you're new. And I'll see you next time.